Oh, I don't need nothing to be explained to me. I'm being followed.
Okay.
He called the cops. Congratulations.
Yes.
I'm coming to and from my house. Ooh, he's committing a crime.
Threaten any sort of violence?
No!
Okay.
What am I threatening for?
That's
I feel threatened. I'm followed. Just because I walked up on him, I threatened him?
Did he make any threats to you?
Nobody made no threats.
Okay.
That's all.
Hey there. Welcome back to U.S. Corrupt Cops, your go-to channel for diving deep into the stories that challenge the integrity of law enforcement across the nation. Today, we're unpacking a gripping case from Tacoma, Washington, where a young newspaper carrier found himself at the center of a massive police response, all sparked by a sheriff's questionable 911 call. Stick around to find out how this unfolded and what it means for justice. But before we dive into today's story, if you're enjoying this video, drop a 1 in the comments, or if it's not your cup of tea, leave a 2. I'd be so grateful if you'd take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments below before you go. Now, let's get back to today's case.
On January 27, 2021, Cedric Altheimer, a 24-year-old newspaper carrier, was delivering papers around 2 a.m. in Pierce County, Tacoma, Washington. Pierce County Sheriff Ed Troyer, though off-duty, observed Mr. Altheimer driving in and out of driveways and found this behavior suspicious. He followed Mr. Altheimer in his unmarked personal SUV. Eventually, Mr. Altheimer turned his vehicle to face Sheriff Troyer, prompting the sheriff to call 911.
5872. Hey, keep your hands where we can see them. Hands on the steering wheel.
Is that what you're coming over here for?
Yeah, that's why we're coming over here, okay?
I'm suspicious, huh?
No, because he called saying
I
that...
don't care what he called for. He's following me.
Okay, we'll figure
Don't
everything
talk to him. I
We
don't
will-
need you to figure out nothing. I am working.
We will figure
I
everything...
am working.
Okay.
I'm a black male in a white neighborhood, and I'm working.
That has nothing to do with that.
Yeah, it
okay?
does.
No.
He's following me.
Okay. He's getting out of the way, okay?
Okay, he's still following me.
We will figure that out.
Yeah, get the f away from me. I don't care how many cops show up. He's following me.
Okay, can I explain it?
No, I don't need nothing to be explained to me. I'm being followed.
Okay.
He called the cops. Congratulations.
Yes.
I'm coming to and from my house. Ooh, he's committing a crime. He's black.
No one's saying
He's black.
Okay.
He's black.
I'm going to explain
I'm
why
doing my f***ing paper route.
Okay, I understand that. I see all the papers in your car.
Yeah,
okay?
congratulations.
He just called saying that someone threatened his life. That's why we're here, okay?
Yeah, I threatened his life
So-
because I walked up to him and asked him why he's following me.
You're not under arrest and you step out of the
I
car.
don't need to be under arrest. I don't. Oh, come on. That's dumb.
Appreciate it.
You're gonna arrest me?
No, I'm not gonna arrest. Come sit right here, okay?
What are we here for? Search my car. There's newspapers. This is the second time this happened to me.
What's your first name, sir?
Cedric Altheimer.
Cedric? Okay, Cedric. Okay, we just got a call saying that...
I'm in danger. Ooh, that's a lie. Now what happens
That's
to
what
him?
we're here to figure
He's
out.
lying.
That's what we're here
He's
to figure
lying.
out, okay?
So what happens to him?
Was there any
What happens to a liar?
During Sheriff Troyer's 911 call, he repeatedly stated that Mr. Altheimer had threatened to kill him. However, the official police report later revealed that Sheriff Troyer admitted Mr. Altheimer had not threatened him or displayed any weapons. The sheriff's call triggered a high-priority response, dispatching over 40 officers from various agencies to the scene. According to Section 9A.84.040 of the Washington Revised Code, a person commits false reporting if they knowingly provide false information that is likely to cause an emergency response. The statute defines an emergency response as any action by a peace officer or law enforcement agency to protect life, health, or property. Additionally, Section 4.24.850 allows victims of false reporting to pursue civil action for damages, including reasonable attorney fees, and holds the offender liable for the costs of the emergency response at the agency's discretion. Evidence suggests Sheriff Troyer violated the statute by falsely claiming a threat, knowing it would likely provoke an emergency response. Proving knowledge of falsity is difficult, but Sheriff Troyer's admission that no threat occurred strongly indicates he knew his report was false. If convicted, he could face civil liability for Mr. Altheimer or the police department.
We will figure that out.
To get 4 cops here. How many cops cars are here?
Cedric.
For a newspaper carrier?
Cedric.
I don't need to talk. This don't make no sense. I'm not under arrest, right?
You're not under arrest.
Okay, I can go, right?
No, you're not free to go either.
Why can't I go?
Because we're
I'm not under arrest? Who's a sergeant? Who's a sergeant around here?
on his way, okay?
Thank you. Please, I'm not under arrest, right? I'm going back to work, right?
No, you're not leaving right now, but you're not under arrest, okay? Do you want me to put you in handcuffs?
This is dumb.
Right now,
You're going to put me in handcuffs for what?
Cedric.
Because I'm talking?
Right now, I'm just talking to you man to man, trying to figure out what's going on, okay?
It's not a man-to-man conversation. Go talk to him. The one's so in danger. He's in danger. I got weapons.
Cedric,
I got weapons.
Do you see how calm I am?
Newspaper out.
You see how calm I am?
I pulled into his driveway. If I pulled into your driveway, I'm obviously your carrier.
That's all we're trying to get to is what happened between you guys that made him call
I am
us.
working. I am driving a bucket, and I'm in a nice neighborhood. I'm working. I'm over here every night. I see you guys every night. Nobody messes with me. But a car that sees a bucket in the neighborhood on the wrong side of the street, throwing a paper out the window, he's suspicious. Oh, he pulls up to another house. He's going to steal a Amazon package off that porch. Check my car. I got 15 Amazon packages in the trunk.
You're not in handcuffs. You're not in trouble right now.
I know I'm not in trouble. I am working.
But until we figure everything out and make sure everything's covered, okay, yes, you do have to talk to us. If you don't talk to us,
It's a big investigation.
You see them leave?
Everybody needs to leave. You guys need to walk him home. Follow him home. He needs help. He needs assistance.
Did you ever threaten any sort of bar?
No!
Okay.
What am I threatening for?
That's
I feel threatened. I'm followed. Just because I walked up on him, I threatened him?
Did he make any threats to you?
Nobody made no threats.
Okay.
That's a lie. If I made a threat, I'll tell you, but I didn't. I didn't even go to him angry. I just wanted to know why he was following me.
That's
simple.
So, what this looks like is a big case of misunderstanding. Okay, he thinks you're doing something, you think he's doing something. Okay,
Because I didn't answer none of his questions, he says he's in danger. You're a sheriff. You're so in danger.
Cedric, stop. We pulled over so many paper delivery people because, yes, it is weird when we see them in the middle of the night going from house to house, and people always call you guys in, right? You always have cops drive by you. Sometimes you get pulled over, sometimes you don't. Once you realize, oh, you're just delivering papers, let you do your job, okay? Obviously, he didn't realize that you were doing your job.
Officers noted that Sheriff Troyer grew suspicious of Mr. Altheimer for pulling in and out of driveways. Generally, entering a driveway is not a crime. Section 46.04.420 of the Washington Revised Code defines a private driveway as a privately owned path used for vehicle travel by the owner or those with permission. The U.S. Supreme Court in Florida v. Jardinez 2013 clarified that the area immediately surrounding a home is not typically open to the public, but a front door implies permission for visitors, like solicitors, to approach and leave promptly. Similarly, the Washington Court of Appeals in State v. Ort 2012 ruled that whether a driveway is open to the public depends on specific circumstances. Courts generally consider driveways accessible unless the owner clearly prohibits uninvited visitors. Mr. Altheimer likely had permission to use driveways for newspaper delivery, as subscribers authorize such access. While his actions were legal, they could still appear suspicious. In United States v. Arvasu 2002, the Supreme Court ruled that innocent explanations for individual actions do not negate reasonable suspicion when considered together, as established in the Terry case.
Okay. Papers, bags hanging in the window. How do you not see that? There's no tenants. I'm not hiding nothing. Front windows are clearly down. What are we waiting for?
We're waiting for them to talk to him and figure out what his side of the story.
What do we need to talk to him for? He's following me. Just because he made the call?
Yeah, because you are the two involved.
So if I would have made the call, you guys would let me go?
You are the two involved. So that's why we're getting
involved in what? A car following you?
Yes. If it's
a sheriff? Somebody that has a gun on him?
If it's as simple as that, yeah. Okay? I understand your frustration. I appreciate you being quiet. Okay?
Mr. Altheimer repeatedly stated that Sheriff Troyer was following him, which is not inherently a crime. Many states criminalize following someone under specific conditions, often requiring multiple instances to constitute harassment. For example, Colorado's Section 18.9.111 defines harassment as following someone in a public place with intent to harass, annoy, or alarm. In Washington, Section 9A.46.110 defines stalking as intentionally and repeatedly following someone, causing fear of injury, with the stalker either intending to intimidate or knowing their actions cause fear. Repeatedly following means maintaining proximity to someone on at least 2 occasions. In some cases, following someone in a threatening manner could constitute assault under Washington's Section 9A.36.041. The Washington Supreme Court in State v. Elmi 2009 defined assault as including putting someone in fear of harm. If an off-duty officer, like Sheriff Troyer, engages in such behavior during an investigation, they could still face criminal charges.
Did he tell you to stay here, or did you just stay here because you
I
knew
stay
didn't
here
do
because
anything
he's
wrong?
just following me.
Yeah.
I'm going to my houses. I don't want him knowing where all my houses are. So he just wait for me one night.
So when did you figure out who he was? Did you tell
I
him?
recognized him. He's been on TV.
Yes, he is.
As soon as I walked up to him, I was like, yeah, you're a cop. But I know where he lives because I'm over here every night.
After speaking with Sheriff Troyer, officers allowed Mr. Altheimer to continue his paper route. The incident prompted a criminal investigation by the State Attorney General's office into Sheriff Troyer's conduct, requested by Governor Jay Inslee. The Pierce County Council also launched an independent inquiry, but paused it pending the Attorney General's findings. As of now, neither investigation has concluded, and it remains unclear whether Mr. Altheimer will pursue legal action. Thank you for being one of the awesome few who stuck around until the very end. If you found this video eye-opening or meaningful, I'd love it if you'd hit that like button. And if you're feeling extra generous, share it with your friends to spread the word. What are your thoughts on today's case? Drop them in the comments below. I'm dying to hear what you think. Catch you tomorrow for another deep dive.